So we've done seeding and we will do harvest soon, but what happens between seeding and harvest? Something called assessments, where we do things to the plot so that we can get data. I'm going to explain some of our assessments in this video. This yellow box is called a data logger or tiny tag. It measures temperature and humidity within the crop. We fasten it to this post and move it upwards as the crop grows. NDVI stands for Normalized Difference Vegetation Index. As we walk along the plot, it scans the plants with red and infrared light and then tells us how much biomass is in each plot by reading between 0 and 0.99 on its screen. The higher the number, the healthier the crop. Many trials receive different rates of nitrogen for various reasons. That means we have to pack the different nitrogen rates into individual bags for each trial. Here, we're using sandwich bags. In the field, we lay out the bags of nitrogen at the start of each plot. We lay out all the bags first before spreading to make sure no mistakes are made. Here's a diagram of what that looks like. The nitrogen rates are randomized through the trial. Once all the bags are in the correct plot, it's time to start spreading the nitrogen. We grab a handful of nitrogen from the bag and spread it in a uniform way, like spreading chicken feed. This year, some plots from a hyper-yielding trial were irrigated. Drip lines were run through the whole row, which is 3 plots. The irrigation was to simulate 30 mils of rain, which calculated out to be 8,000 litres. Holy moly! To find out information about how a plant uses nitrogen, we need to take plant samples. We call this assessment biomass cuts. We cut the plant at the base as close to the soil as we can get using secateurs. We measure a 50 centimetre strip and cut 2 rows of plants out. We tip our biomass samples into a container so we can start counting the tillers. The main reason why we count tillers is so that we can gain a better understanding of why we got certain yields at the end of the season. This is what they look like up close. We can count over 200 in one sample. Once we've counted our tillers, we need to dry each sample. We do that here in our specialised drying oven. We put the bags containing the samples in with the bag wide open so it dries properly. This is what it looks like when it's full. After a few days, the samples will be dried and we can take them out of the oven. When we take the samples out, we weigh the dried samples straight away. The samples are then packaged up and sent to a lab in Adelaide. Remember the data logger that we installed at the start of this video? Well, this is what it looks like now. Crop canopy temperature can be very different to atmospheric temperature. We're going to get the data from this at the end of the year.
In this video, we learned what a data logger is, found out how an NDVI scanner works. We packed, laid out and then spread urea, did some biomass cuts, irrigated some plots, and then oven dried our biomass samples. Thanks for watching. I won't be making any more videos this year, so you won't see me on your screens again until 2025, when I tell you all about harvesting.